everybody. Happy Saturday. It is the 31st of May. I can't even believe it. This is Deborah's Blue Tarot, and I am Deborah, and I'm wearing blue, but it has nothing to do, one has nothing to do with the other. This is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube, and this is just my impressions and personal opinions based on the cards that I pull, etc., etc. And it is no way designed to be anything more. I worked today, as you probably know, and I had an extraordinarily busy day. I had some really challenging patients, elderly, stuff like that. And it was almost as if I was hearing someone say to me, maybe it was my guides, I don't know, but well done, Deborah. You were really nice today. Not that I'm not nice, but I'm just saying, it was like I actually heard that. Am I wrong? Maybe. Am I complimenting myself? I don't know. I'm not trying to, but it was a tough day. I did not do nearly as many patients as the other gals that I worked with, who one is in probably her late 30s, and the other is in her 40s. And I'm not. But I treat my patients like gold. And I feel pretty satisfied today with what I did and how I did it. I just thought I would tell you. So I'm going back to my tarot with keywords today. They're talking to me, and it's a weird thing, but this has never happened to me before, to be candid. But it's as if I'm being told to use these cards. So I'm going to use them because I feel like I'm being guided to do that. We have a bunch of questions today, tonight, whatever. It's later in the afternoon, obviously. I'm going to start with the Election Truth Alliance, which was asked from a subscriber, asked me to read on them. I did some research before I did this, and I think that the organization is spectacular. I encourage you all to Google Election Truth Alliance and look for yourself. I don't need to tell you, because you're really smart people, and I know that because I know that. But it's essentially a group of really decent, hardworking, I would probably guess younger people, but not necessarily only, and made up of a board of 3 people, plus a lot of volunteers and so forth. And after reading about them, it is an organization that I personally would donate to. I never donate a lot of money because I don't have a lot of money. But it doesn't matter if you donate $3 or $300. It matters that you do it, to be involved. $1. Imagine if every single person who identified themselves as blue or independent, okay, donated $1 to something. Imagine the amount of money. If there are, and you and I both know that there's more than 1 million blue voters, okay? If 1 million of us, only 1 million, donated $3 to the Election Truth Alliance or any other organization that you felt was worthy of donations, imagine how much money they would have. Imagine them not even having to rely on corporate donations, which is one of the things we need to do. Get rid of Citizens United. I have the chills. So, speaking of Citizens United, I'm adding them. I did not plan this. This is just right now. Citizens United. Will we ever end this? It's a good question. It may not be asked today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But be that as it may, the Election Truth Alliance is the first thing that we're going to look at. I'm going to pull 5 cards on the Election Truth Alliance just to kind of get a vibe for them. I mean, I'm giving you my opinion. I am not telling you this is what you think. Maybe you would look at it and not, and think otherwise. I highly doubt it. I was impressed. So I can't remember who asked it, but wherever you are and whoever you are, I hope you're watching. And thank you very much for opening my eyes to such a impressive organization. Okay. I call on white light protection for myself and my community, for my family, for the people that I love. And that includes people like Joe Biden and his family, Barack Obama and their family, our Lotus Queen and her family, Governor Tim, Governor Gretchen, all the people that I love and think highly of. Governor Whitmer, I'm thinking about you, etc. And my niece, who wasn't feeling good today, and I couldn't come and help her because it was at work. I asked for white light protection for every single person that I named, including my community, from the Creator. I like to place a bubble of white light around everyone. We step into it, and we are protected by the Creator. And with that, I say, Amen. I change that around all the time. It just kind of depends. Okay. Election Truth Alliance. 5 cards. I'm going to put my glasses on, wherever you may be. Oh, here you are. Okay. Oh my God, I look terrible. All right. The first card that I pulled was the Ace of Swords. This is the truth card. And I believe that they are about truth. I really do. New idea, clarity, determination, force, victory, strength in adversity, truth and breakthrough. The Ace of Swords. This is a great card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. By the way, note the sword piercing the crown. The next card is the Four of Cups. This is a card of discontent, apathy, feeling left out. Somebody is trying to give this individual a cup. See, right there. And he's just sitting there pouting and refusing to take it, even though there are 4 cups. Cups are typically emotional, but in this case, this is, resentment, feeling left out, and is that all there is? Da, 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 da. The center card of the 5 is the 8 of Wands. This is a lot of information coming in fast and hard. Very quickly. Progress, action, sudden change, activity, visitors, unexpected news, arrows of love, success is assured. I can't imagine, hello baby boy, what could possibly, hi Penny Sue, be coming in. Maybe some info, maybe some documents, perhaps. Oh, I don't want to mention that person's name because I want my channel to stay here. The High Priestess was my next card. Intuition, acceptance of life's mysteries, wisdom and science, contemplation, the future unrevealed. So this is a card of things yet to come, things that are kind of hidden at the moment, things in your intuition, your subconscious. The last card, and I've got this card a lot, and if you've been following my videos, you know that. The Knight of Pentacles. This is patient, steady progress. Slow, the tortoise and the hare, right? Routine. Putting in the effort, never giving up. Never giving up. I am going to the World. It came right from the top of the deck. This is a card of completion, not in a bad way, in a really good way. Success, fulfillment, high achievement, reward for efforts, inner and outer reconciliation, emigration voyages. The truth, let me just open this up. What is it? The Truth Alliance? Sorry. The Election Truth Alliance gets my vote. And they are a very impressive organization. No. Hold on. So sorry. All of a sudden, I looked at my phone because that's where I keep my notes. And it started recording me. Anyway, the Election Truth Alliance, my opinion, based on my cards, is an excellent representation of positivity, goodness, truth. They were formed, I believe, December of 2024 for obvious reasons, but that's not why I like them. The cards like them too. Okay, let's move on. An update on Ukraine military weapons. I can't talk too much about Ukraine only because I cry. And I'm not Ukrainian. In fact, I'm Polish and Russian. Not real proud of the second part for obvious reasons, right? However, that's what it is. So, Ukraine military update on their weaponry. Update military weapons. Okay. I read it wrong. Sorry. So let's move this along. I'm going to pull 3 cards on this. You saw me shuffle, right? You're a witness. It's on video. What am I saying? I pulled 4 cards on this. I just couldn't pull 3. I'm going to pull 1 more. So we're going to do 5. Okay. The 8 of Wands. Information coming quickly. Things coming quickly. Fast movement, progress, action. I'm telling you, I have hair in my mouth. Sudden change, activity, unexpected news, success is assured. The 10 of Cups. Another kind of completion card. Happy relationships and family, satisfaction, good fortune, harmony, gratitude, and being aligned with your true nature. And this is what I hope for Ukraine. This is what I want to see. I'm sure we all feel that way about Ukraine. Happy families, happy lives, a home, children, feeling safe. The next card that I pulled is the Page of Wands. Enthusiasm, discovery, creative talent, news, messages, risk taker, chasing adventure. Younger person. And not just younger person, but younger people are going to lift up Ukraine. That's what I'm being told. The Wheel of Fortune. The card of karma. And karma's coming, if it's not already there. Good luck, life cycles, ups and downs, destiny, karma, transition, progress, movement, turning point, opportunity, and change. And you can see that this is an upright card, and you see the words tarot, Tarot, all the way around. The final card. Justice for Ukraine. Accountability. Justice will be served. Cold. That's a beautiful throw for Ukraine. Thank you, Spirit. There was another question that was asked of me that I'm going to save for tomorrow. It doesn't have high priority. I mean, it does, but not for right now. Not as I see it for this minute. Excuse me. Okay, let's move on to rods. Spirit, it's me. I hope you're having a good day taking care of the galaxy and hugging me, which I love. Spirit, Carolyn Leavitt, this press secretary, the bitchy little blonde. Will she be leaving soon? Will she be leaving her job soon? Not according to the rods. Let's ask it another way. Carolyn Leavitt, who is the press secretary for the current occupant, okay, will she be leaving her position anytime soon? No. This next question, I know the answer to without the cards and without this. But I really, it's regarding Queen Catherine. If she hasn't been officially installed as queen, she will be any day, any hour. It's going to happen. King Charles has ordered that to happen, to appoint her. He has appointed her as queen and taken his wife out of her queen consort, whatever position. I'm big on the royals, okay? So I follow them. I know a lot of things. And like William, who's quieter about it because he has to be more measured. He's going to be the king of the country. But like Harry and like William, I find her revolting. And as Princess Diana said, she is the Rottweiler. She stole jewelry that belonged to Diana that was targeted, earmarked by William and Catherine, for Charlotte, their daughter, from his mom, her grandmother, Charlotte's grandma. And I can't believe that when I say it. I loved Diana. I knew that marriage from the start, it's for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Just my opinion and my big mouth. So there's a little piece of me that wants to preserve her privacy, Queen Catherine. So I hope you don't mind if I say to you very little about her cancer. We all know that she had cancer. She said she had cancer. And I do want to tell you that found early, this is a very curable cancer, but she is young. And cancer in a younger person, in particular, this kind of cancer, which I know a lot about, and that should tell you all you need to know, is very aggressive in a young person. Okay? So it is my deepest wish, my sincere hope, that she is well and I hope she made the decision that I would make with that diagnosis. And that's all I really want to say. I hope you don't mind. She is well now, and she is very special. And I just, Gavin Newsom. We're at 27 minutes, guys. 3 cards on Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. I used to live there. He is an excellent governor. My personal opinion. Others may differ. He's also extraordinarily handsome, but he does have some baggage. He used to be married, believe it or not, to Guilfoyle, whatever her, and the best is yet to come. That one. Junior's girlfriend, former girlfriend, whatever. Kimberly Guilfoyle. How? Do not ask me, because I couldn't possibly. I mean, he's remarried now to a normal person. How? I don't know. Now, could that be used against him? I suppose. But then I'd have to go, Junior. Convention. The best is yet to... I don't know. So let's pull 3 cards. 4 cards. Not much better. On Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. The first card that I pulled is the Page of Cups. Romantic visitor or message, creative beginning, surprise, showing talent, gentle, emotional, and loving youth. Not a bad card. Just not like the sun. Or, The next card is the Queen of Swords. Now, gender doesn't matter, because I'm pulling on him. Gender is a non-issue here. Intelligent, perceptive. In fact, this is my Lotus Queen card. Okay? Intelligent, perceptive, professional, bitter and covering up a hurt, quick wit, attention to detail, independent and organized. But this is a legal card. Now, I don't know this. Someone can look it up and tell me. I could look it up, but I don't want to waste the time. It's already 30 minutes. Whether or not he is a lawyer. Seven of Cups. Illusion and delusion. That's all I can say about that. Here, let me show you closer. Illusion and delusion. And the last one is the Seven of Pentacles. Consistent effort leads to success, a milestone, taking stock, results from past effort. So this is actually a very good card for the governor of California. And I think I will stop there. And because I have a couple other things I want to do with you guys today. I'm going to go over my time limit. It's not a really a time limit. It's just it's a thing with YouTube. These are my Oracle Love deck. I'm going to pull a couple of these. Shallow, Hollow, Empty, Boredom. That's the back of them. They're really beautiful. Distance, separation, space, and blockage. Conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. Maybe this is what happened with Guilfoyle, who, by the way, is a lawyer. And Newsom. I'm going to stop there with Newsom. So, Governor Newsom, I don't see him as a president. I could be wrong. If he were the nominee, I would vote for him, but he has baggage. You know what I mean? So let's end this on a high note. Moonology. Oops. My Moonology deck. My beautiful velvet feeling cards. 3245. Whoop. Let's pull a card. This card is for you. All of you. For my people. If I can ever... Oh, for the love of... They're really velvety. Okay. Adjustments are required. Isn't that a beautiful card? A personal issue reaches resolution. And I'm going to pull one more. These are for you. This is not for anything else. Take time to breathe out. And when you feel stress, and when things just aren't happening fast enough, because, let's be honest, right? You take in a breath, and you blow it all the way out, and take in another one, nice and slow, and blow it all the way out. And just let yourself relax. And with that, I wish everyone the rest of the weekend goodness and wonderful memories and peace. I will be here tomorrow twice, AM and PM.